Hello and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to another hair video where I forgot to shoot the intro before I did the thing to my hair. That's why we have my little galaxy scarf on my head again. So today we're going to be testing out the Roux Fanci-Full Mousse. So was it a year or two ago on my channel that I tested out the hair color rinse, and it was alright. I didn't hate it. I mean, it kind of left my hair feeling a little bit like it had like a film on it. And I mean, I'm not surprised with that because it's a hair color rinse. I'll leave that video linked in the description box if you didn't see it. It's one of the more popular videos on my channel. But then I was watching a channel that I recently fell in love with. Her name is Jade the Libra, and she was talking about the Roux Fanci-Full, and I was like, that's so weird. Like, I didn't like it, but she loves it. And then one day she mentioned it was the mousse, and I didn't even know a mousse existed. And then the more I thought about it, I was like, that makes so much more sense. I mean, one of my main issues, other than the texture with the rinse, was that because it's like a water consistency, I got it everywhere. Like, when I was doing it in the shower, I was wearing gloves, but I was completely covered in the stuff. So with a mousse, with a thicker formula, it's going to be way easier to control, and I can put it in the specific spot that I want it and not get it everywhere. And because it's a mousse, I don't have to do it in the shower. I won't make a mess. Ugh, great. So I really wanted to try this. So I went to my local Sally Beauty. I looked for the sort of grayish one that Jade wears, but my Sally's only had a couple of shades. And the gray one wasn't them. And then I looked online, and the gray one wasn't online at the Sally's in Canada either, so I ended up buying the shade 52 White Minx. It says it brightens, grays, and tones brassiness, and then of course it styles hair and lasts until the next shampoo, the way a mousse would. Now, I'm not a big mousse wearer or a big, hair product user anyway, but I have used mousse before, so the idea of using a hair coloring mousse is very intriguing anyway. If you don't watch my channel regularly, I have dyed black hair, and that was, the Roux Fanci-Full that I used before was the black hair color rinse. But I recently bleached the front pieces of my hair, so I'm hoping that this will kind of help tone them, because they do lean on the yellow side, so hoping this helps make them a little bit whiter and a little bit brighter. You use this just like a regular mousse, so it says directions: shake well before using, apply on clean, towel dried hair, can must be held upside down, using rubber gloves, dispense desired amount into palm and distribute evenly throughout hair with both hands, comb or brush, do not dilute, do not rinse. And then if we take a quick look at it on the Sally Beauty website, it says super effective texturizers, give extra volume and fullness, beautiful color combined with conditioning texturizers, helps enhance and control all your style designs, high fashion approach to contemporary styling, helps to prevent style limp out. Roux Fanci-Full color styling mousse styles in temporary color temporary color instantly. That kind of doesn't make sense. Okay. This color styling mousse imparts rich, even color that conveniently shampoos out, so you can try shades as often as you wish. They are easy to use, creamy whipped foam that doesn't drip or run, leaving hair with a totally lustrous finish. Roux Fanci-Full color styling mousse are available in more than a dozen vibrant colors to choose from. There's not a dozen shades on this website, but that's okay. So just to kind of show you my before, my hair, it's a little bit yellowy, but the blonde isn't awful. It was worse before, but we're not bleaching anymore. A lot of people say I should tone it again, but I'm not doing that. We're not putting any more developer on my hair. The ends are already breaking off in the front, so we're just going to leave it like this. That's why I keep trying these, sort of non-damaging products. And then, so last night when I showered, after I got out of the shower and I came in here, I put on my black rubber gloves, we shook up the can, and then I poured it into my hand. And the cool thing about this is it has a very purple color straight out of the can. So you can tell that it's definitely meant to tone. And so I was definitely putting it through my hair. I put a fair amount of product on, knowing that that was going to leave my hair with a sort of moussey, weird texture after, but that's okay. I don't mind that as much because, I don't know, you know what mousse feels like when you put it in your hair if you've used it before. So I was ready for that, especially if it did its job. So did it do its job? That is the question. Let's see. So this is my hair after, and I have some close-up shots for you and some shots in natural light. The same natural light that I took the before shots in. And I will say that I definitely do think it toned it a little bit. I definitely think it looks a little bit less brassy. It didn't make it white. Now that could be because my hair is probably not light enough. You probably have to bleach it to a white state itself, and then this sort of thing will just brighten the way. It didn't do a remarkable difference. Someone suggested on another video that I try overtone next, and I would love to do that because I love overtone. But this actually didn't do a terrible job. It definitely feels a little like textured because it has the mousse in it, but it's not as bad. I prefer this sort of drier texture than the greasy texture that the hair color rinse had. You know, I don't mind this feeling as much. I don't really style my hair. You know, I did have to straighten it today because I slept on it weird, but other than having to straighten my hair, which is naturally pretty straight, I don't really do much styling, so I don't have to worry about the hold. And I wasn't really using it to give my hair volume, right? I was just using it to brighten the blonde at the front. So overall, I think it did all right. You know, this can cost me $15, which is, you know, to me a lot of money, but it's going to last me a long time, and I'm not going to use it every time I wash my hair. I'll use it, like, if I have something coming up, which I probably won't for the foreseeable future, but if I have something coming up, or if I'm going to style my hair, or that sort of thing, like, I don't regret buying this, and I will definitely use it again. I don't think the results are absolutely magical, but I think it worked. My sister said she didn't think it did anything, but I definitely see a little bit of, like, a brighterness to it, a little bit of a less brassy, a little bit of a less yellow. It wasn't, like I said, a magical, dramatic change, but I think it worked, and I think it's cute, and like I said, I will definitely use it again. Do I recommend this over the color rinse? Yes, because the consistency of the color rinse was just so watery that I got it everywhere. Like I said, I made a huge mess. So this is definitely easier. So if I can someday find the black one of this, they don't seem to sell it at My Sally's or online, but if I can find the black one, that would be great for the rest of my hair to help cover my roots. And, you know, my black hair fades so fast. It's pretty brown in the back here. I don't know if my camera will pick that up, but it's fading. That would be great. Then I could do the black in the rest of my hair and then this in the front. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. For now, on the white one, it's alright. I don't regret buying it. It's not magical. I will continue to use this. Will I repurchase it? I'm not really sure that I will. I think I'd rather just keep trying new things. But, you know, not awful. I don't hate it. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this week's Tuesday review video on the Roux Fanci-Full Mousse. I don't even know if I'm saying Roux right, but R-O-U-X. I say Roux, I don't know. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up. You comment down below if you think it actually did anything to my hair or not. Do you agree with Sam that it did nothing, or do you agree with me that it did like a little bit? I don't know. Please subscribe if you have not subscribed already, and I will see you next time. Bye!